Hello everyone and welcome back to Kerbal Space Home with your host Master. So today we're going to do a few launches. First one is this one, which will be a unmanned drone for a mission of Rockomax, which we need to put into a certain high inclined orbit of around 10 kilometers, which might intercept the moon. So we have to be a little careful about putting it into place. But oh well, we'll see about that. First we need to launch this one and of course another one. Another mission I accepted today is a rescue mission for a certain Kerbal in and around the orbit of Kerbal, which we'll try to do after this one. But first, this one needs to go. Okay, we are almost there. Almost at the highest point in this orbit, and we are almost go for the second burn of the second stage, which will be just this small rocket. Apparently we did it once. I thought this craft would have not enough fuel to do this, but apparently I was wrong. 5 kilometers a second is more than enough to get this one into a nice orbit. And so the next orbit we're going to intercept the moon with this craft. But too bad it's gonna miss it, because we're going to burn a different direction. Okay, 3 minutes, 1 minute. Burn at 8 seconds minus and go for full throttle. Let's go for 10 second minus. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, go. Oh, there it goes. Intersection with the moon. We lost intersection with the moon. Going for the full circle this time. And stop. Okay. This looks like it. Let's see if we can make it this way or if we need to do another one. There we go. We've made it. Another 80,000 in the bank. This craft was around 8,000 money expensive, so was a pretty nice run again. Nice. This is just a high inclined orbit. Let's put this one up. Let's shut down the engine and let's rename this one actually. I am going to rename from now on all these things to the organization which wanted me to launch the rockets and putting a number behind it, so we can at least know if we've done it. So this is the Rockomax. Rockomax, I think something like this, 01. Rockomax 01 probe. Okay. And that will be nice to know. Okay. Well, with that, we can do something else. And the next mission I want to do today is what I already said, I think. We need to do a rescue mission. Only the biggest problem is, where is she? Where is she? There is somewhere a Kerbal, and I don't actually know where. Let's look at it. Did I accept it? I think I accepted it. Rendezvous 2 vessels. Here, rescue someone. Larine Kerbal. Where is she? Let's go to the Space Center. Ah, there she is. I found it. I found it. Okay, let's look at... Oh, can't switch to objects which are not your own. But we found it. Oh wow, that is a high orbit around the moon. Apparently she tried to go to the moon, but stuff didn't go well and she crashed or something. But this means we need to launch a pretty big rocket to get to her. And we might need to launch it in a few hours to intersect it around here. Okay, let's see if we can do that. So, what will be the basic design of the craft we're going to use for this one? The moon lander might be nice. Moonlander 2, the Mooner 1, Mooner 2. These do not have... Wait, do these have a pod? It has a command pod. Oh, we can use just this one, I think. Yeah, might be nice. Has 6.5 kilometers a second. Oh. We can, of course, make this one a little smaller by doing this. And to just rescue her, we could just of course put a command capsule on top, or a drone, and it should do it then, I think. Okay, we can change out the engines. This is an old design, and we can make a nice new design with the skipper engine. There we go. Now, oh, that's also a lot more efficient. I like it. And one thing, of course, I'd like to do, but we don't really need to, is add some extra tanks. So, okay, let's see. These at once, that one second, that one third, this one last. I am going to get myself a little extra fuel in the upper stage. Just to be certain I'm gonna make it 8 kilometers. Well, that's enough to land on the moon actually with this craft, which I'm not going to do, but I could. And this is the last one, which will be something like this. Okay, this will be the Mooner 1-4. I think we have 2 other ones already. Let's check it actually. Yeah, with a 1-1 and a 1-2. Okay, well, we have a 1-4 now. Let's launch this one as well. Okay, before I'm going to launch this craft, I need to accelerate time a little until she is way up on the horizon. She will be our target, of course. Set as target. Good. And she should be around there. So now is the time to... launch. Oh, and we made a mistake. We brought Jebediah. That's not the really meaning of this. It needs to be an empty craft. Let's go back to the vehicle assembly building and try this again. If I look at this orbit, actually, what we should do is burn in a certain angle down. So around 80 degrees. We can try that. It's not really... Oh, too fast. Something I normally do, but well, we can try. And this is right around the point I'd like to launch. So let's go in 3, 2... Oh, we run out of electric charge. And we can start. Great. Okay, added some solar panels and some batteries, and we are now set to go for full throttle in 3, 2, 1, go! And that brings our electric charge back up to 100%, and we are go for a rescue mission of Lindsay Kerman. I wonder what will happen if we save her, if we get her as an astronaut, yes or no. That doesn't be getting said in the story, so well, we will see. But let me put this one into orbit. It's on 4 times acceleration already, so it would be nice if we just get there nice and fast. Okay, we are almost there. Oh, we are bringing it close. Okay, it looks pretty good. We might need to change our orbit a little to get our approximate approach a little closer. Let's add a maneuver here at our nice descending, or what is this called? Ascending node, yeah. And see if we can change the orbit a little so we get a little closer like this. Let's also see if we can make our inclination a little smaller. Oh, come on. 0.1. We can do it. Oh, that's more. Okay. Oh. Slowly. There we go. That's the one to do it. And then maybe a little... There we go. Right on point. And from here we can just burn for a normal orbit. And then we should be able to do this right. Okay, we have a slimmer of fuel left in this tank. Let's do this maneuver of 100 meters per second then with this rocket and then ditch it. Because this will be way too slow to easily maneuver the other part of the craft. Okay. We have 6 minutes before we get to that point. And this will be a gradually slowing orbit which the rocket will end up in. Because it's not at above 60, but this will be slow, so it will take a few orbits to deorbit and crash into hopefully an ocean. Hopefully it won't burn up. Or it will burn up, but I think not, because this is a pretty big stage and I think the engine itself can just survive it. Okay, we are on point now. Let's continue a little. There we go. There. Yeah. One thing I actually learned last week is that there is an area in the South Pacific where a lot of old spacecraft are just lying on the bottom of the ocean. Just like the Mir space station and other ones. Which is, I think, if this would be Africa, would be an area around here. Which is pretty nice, actually. Okay, there we go. I'd like to go there one day, if I can. And stop. There we go. 0.7 meters per second. Too far. We have a suspected approach of 50 kilometers. That's good enough. Let's stage. And let's change to orbital view. There we go. Oh, we are in orbital view. Okay. Well, this one will just go and decline its orbit, and we are going on a rescue mission. Let's see how close we can bring it. If we just burn before the orbit, like here. And go a little down and burn for a full circle. And how much fuel we need. I am doing this wrong. The way to do this actually is come up here. And burn for your target velocity to reach almost 0. And then go for a nice orbit. The only thing we can do from here, or actually from here, is see if we can get the closest approach down a little. So the way we should try to do this, we now have a 40 kilometer separation. We can do a little like this, and now it's 12. Maybe a little faster? No. Well, let's do that again, okay? Let's just do this slowly. "12 kilometers. I think that's the best we can do at this point. Yeah, from here on out we can do this. Okay, let's see if we can do this. In the meantime, all our other timers are going. The Minmus outpost is the second or the first one to get a maneuver or a plane change to Minmus. And the Mooner 2 will be there in 8 days. Okay, I can try to do this. Let's try to do this. Let's go to 1 time acceleration. Switcheroni around to the ascending nose. Or no, the prograde marker. And burn just a little bit. Engine, engage please. There we go. Oh. We lost our target. That's annoying. Oh well, let's just then go until our target velocity reaches a little less than 400 meters a second. Okay. How close are we? Distance 440 kilometers. Okay, let's just wait until that is a little closer. Okay, let's check what we need to do. We need to burn faster, so we should go to this marker here. The nice purple marker. And try and catch up. But I won't do that now. We need 400 meters a second. With this rocket, I think it will take around a minute. So this will be the point I think I will go. 100 kilometers out. We are getting close. Can we see it already? There it is. Okay, I need to burn a little like so. Okay, full power. Let's go to a 100 meter separation. Okay, 250 meters out, 210, 180, 130, 120, 100. Bye-bye debris. We are going past there with a buttload of speed. Okay, what did we do? Let's wait until it is a little closer. Okay, at this point I am going to try to put our prograde marker on the target. This is the target, and this is our prograde marker. And to burn that one a little closer, I need to burn around here. And wait until these two intersect almost, and that would be a nice close approach normally. Like so. Burn a little here. There we go. Now we should have a nice engage here. Yeah, there we go. 700 meters a second spacing. That's good. Okay, let's wait until we get there. There it is. 6 kilometers out. Let me turn the craft around until we point here. $180, 17. I'm going to burn at the 1 kilometer. There we go. We are almost at the standstill. Now we can burn slowly towards our target. Which is over there. Okay. Apparently we completed a thing. Rendezvous 2 vessels. Oh, okay. Oops, that's a little too fast, but doesn't matter. I'd like to get there a little faster if we can. Switch around. Not going to use the full burn these times, just going to do it a little slower. Okay, 300 meters a second, or 300 meters spacing. Let's go a little faster, a little closer. Let's go to the 10 meters a second. We should be there in 30 seconds, so let's switch around. About there. And there's the pod. Let's park right alongside it. Almost there. Larine Kerman, you are almost saved. There we go. Okay, let's switch the craft and try to save her. Hello, Larine. You're going on EVA. You're going to let go, activate your RCS, and transfer on over. There you go. Let go. Oh, come on. Spinning again. Sometimes these Kerbals do a little more acrobatic maneuvers than we want them to. But let's just board. Oh. Board. There we go. We got her on board. Okay, we could now change it. We have saved her, so at least we got her. And now the only thing we need to do is burn back to the planet, which is around here. We now have a pilot aboard. And well, Pot, it has been a pleasure, but we are not going to rescue you again. You will just stay here as a piece of junk, so bye-bye! And I think this is it. Or didn't we? No, not yet. Well, and I think that will be it then for this rescue mission. We did a successful one. Nice. How much fuel do we have left? Almost half a tank. Okay. Then I am glad I put a double-sized tank on it instead of the smaller size, which would have us with just enough fuel to do this, and now we have a lot of fuel for spare. Yes, we know. Hey, 1991, I understand something. Wow, that's a first. What kind of skills do you have? Can we look at that here? Marine Kerman, she's an engineer. Ah, has the pilot seat. And furthermore, it has a total mass of 4.75 tons. Oh, okay. Has a speed of 183, 86.3. Well, that's good. And has a maximum acceleration of 12.6 meters a second. Oh. And time to burn to 0 meters a second is 14. Well, yeah, it should be it. Status suborbital. Okay. Oh, you can check it here. Oh, nice. Okay, how long will this take to get down to the planet? 1 day. Well, that's a long time. Can we do something else in the meantime? I think we can. Let's add a maneuver node. Add our... Well, let's just do this a little different. I just don't like guessing sometimes. I just want to set a maneuver here and want to just be at the maneuver node like that. Yeah, okay. And apparently I have a Kerbal Engineer on me. I thought I didn't, but... Oh, I think I know why it's there. We don't have Kerbal Engineer, but we do have an engineer. Haha! Do you get it? No? Sorry. But we have an engineer, and I think that's why Kerbal Engineer is suddenly engaged. But in 1 day we will have a nice... How it's called? Maneuver. So let's go back to the Space Center and see about launching another vessel. Well, apparently we had 10 extra science by doing that. We have a new mission to launch a satellite into geostationary orbit, which is a point in orbit which then at that point the rotation around the planet will take the same time as the planet to orbit or to make a round around itself, around its own axis. Science data from the surface. Oh, we can do this. Okay. Is there a certain location? No. I will accept this next one. And new surface outpost on Duna. Wow, okay, we're not going to do that today. We have not enough rocketry for that. But we have a duration of 75 or 35 years. But we have one mission left, and I think I'd like to do this one. Test the twin-bore liquid fuel engine? Which is this one? We need to perform a test of the liquid engine on the launch site in Kerbin. And we get 50,000 for that. Wow. Well, I think that's a mission we can pump out pretty fast. Okay, let's go for a new vessel. Let's go for a engine test. I think it's one. I'm not really sure actually. Okay, let's get the cheapest rocket as we can get. Let's get the smallest tank as we can get, but first we need to look at the engine. Oh, this one. Oh, wow, okay. This one has fuel in it, doesn't it? Yes, it has. Okay, and let's try to get it down safely. Let's actually get the other part. This one... Where is it? There it is. Is a little easier to put some parachutes, etc. on it. Okay. So we need to burn. And this one has fuel. Yeah, let's put a little less fuel in it. Just a slimmer is enough. Like so. And then from there I'd like to parachute it down. Where are my parachutes? Here are my parachutes. Actually, let's get a battery. Batteries are always useful on these. Okay, and let's add some more parachutes, like so. And we will just burn up, activate the parachutes, parachute down, and that should be it. Okay, let's do the engine test 1. Let me see if I didn't forget something. Don't need to do this. Launch site, Kerbal. Note. Formula engine test parts through staging. And okay, this should be it. Okay, launch. There we go. The very big twin engine on the launch pad. Which amount of thrust does this one have? A lot, I think. Let's run the test. Holy hell, this one is fast. And the funny thing is, that was half thrust. Okay, we've done it. We got another 50,000. Now let's land this one. I think I need to land it. Oh, apparently not. Did we complete the contract? Yeah, we did. Oh, well, we could have launched something with this one then. Oh well. Let's just land it. Hopefully we can... Oh wow, we could have used this one to build the base onto Duna, I remember now. Maybe we can revert flight? Nah, let's just coast this one down. Okay, coasting down. Almost near the launch pad. There goes the parachutes. And I really hope this one doesn't explode. And 8 meters a second. Good. We are safe. Let's go a little down faster. And we've made the pad nice and black, as I can see from up here. Okay, almost there. And landed. There we go. Recover vessel. Well, that gave us a little more science. We've got now 1 science extra and a total of 16,000. Oh wow, that part was expensive. But at least... Oh, we had an 89 recovery value. Oh, okay. Now the one thing I wonder is, can we use that part more often? Or was it only for the experimental stage? No, we can't. But it's still here. So we could build a rocket on it. Can we still launch this one? No, we can't. Too bad. Well, we tried. Let's don't save this one. And let's look at our mission control, see if there is another mission to do. Plant a flag on the moon. Well, we will do this. Together with getting some more visual surface or surface samples from the moon. Did we activate that one already? Surface sample from Minmus. Satellite from Minmus has been launched. Has this one been launched yet? I'm not sure. Need to check it. Rescue this one. This one is on her way back. Surface sample. Yeah, we can do just plant the flag on the moon. This will bring in additional science. I like it. And let's see about our craft. Let's get not so close and personal like we just did. Okay, this is of course the Moonlander 2. We did go to the moon of course last episode, but we had a very tight fuel budget. I'd like to see if we can expand it a little, maybe by just doing the following. Increasing the size of this tank. Okay, 8 kilometers a second. And 7.5. Okay, that gives us 500 meters a second extra. I like it. That will just bring in the little bits of fuel we missed last episode. Or last time we landed on the moon. Don't think it last episode. I am not counting right anymore. I'm recording so much, it has all become a blur. Well, not actually, but you know what I mean. Okay, some science from the moon. We have 2 of those, we have 1 of those. Do we have some more science? Well, we have a barometer. Did we have Kerbal Engineer? Yes. We have a barometer. That one would be nice actually to bring to Kerbin. No, not to Kerbin. To Minmus. No, not to Minmus. To Duna. Haha, to Duna. But we can also do some science, but we might just do that later when we go aircrafting or something. This one is good. Staging was good last time. Did it have wings? It does not have wings. Where are my wings? There are my wings. With small winglets. Okay, better. Now we can launch. Okay, apparently the moon is on the wrong side of the planet. Means we'll just do a sling around and go to the moon. Let's just... We have Jebediah Kerbin on the wheel. Well, let's just launch. Wow, all the smoke. I like it. Okay, we are off the launch pad, 50 meters a second and going. Let me just get this craft into orbit and I will be right back. I think you've seen enough launches for today. Wow, I've burned around around Kerbin in the tight orbit. I got really a drop of fuel left. Sometimes you just have these things at once. Okay. I am going to point on the right point. I have made a maneuver this way that we have a 8 kilometer orbit around the moon in 1 day. And I think this will be a nice counterclockwise rotation. I'd like to try and get a counterclockwise rotation because that will save a little bit of fuel on our descent. Because we don't need to burn a little extra to get our speed more down than 0 or something. Does it make sense? Well, it makes sense, but I'm saying it wrong, I think. Okay, let's time accelerate until we get these 10 minutes over. And apparently there is a Duna probe. Oh, the Duna probe! It's right behind us. Oh, nice. That one is still orbiting around the moon. Well, it won't leave until... Oh, the Mooner 1.4. Is it this one? No, that's another one. Oh, the Mooner 1.4 is almost at its target. Or will be the next one landing. That is actually the rescue craft. Okay. Point at target. Let's rotate a little. Go right over there and burn. There we go. Oh damn, it's a burn of 2 minutes. Okay, burning a little higher. Ah, we will not make this. That's too bad. Oh well, stuff just happens sometimes. Maximum acceleration of 5.4 meters a second, which is a half a G. That's not so fast. Ah, now that we are halfway there, I remembered why I didn't actually want to take Jebediah. He's a pilot, so we can't get the science back to the planet. So that means we need to do a little more acrobatic maneuvers with the craft before we land. That means actually we just need to bring it down in one piece. The whole stage we now have. So yeah, that's not pretty good, but oh well, we can't do anything about it now. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. We got the same kind of orbit, a little later, but we got it. Nice. Okay, we are going to the 9 kilometers. That's pretty good. Let's add a maneuver for this one at the plane change. That is normally one of the best ways to do it. 1 day and 3 hours from now. Okay. Let's get rid of Kerbal Engineer. Thank you. I actually like these screens. They are really helpful. Okay, let's land the Mooner 1.4, which will be the rescue craft. Jump to ship. Now we can do it. Sometimes apparently we can't, and sometimes we can. Okay, let's delete this note. And let's land this craft and... Wow, still here? Oh well. Yeah, over the top, overtaking it over the top is the... not really one thing they could do apparently. Okay. We're going to rescue one Kerbal. And then it will be the end of this episode. There we go. Going faster, going faster. Going slower, going faster, going slower. We have made it to the planet. And we are landing on the light side on land this time. Oh, that is one thing we normally do not do. And apparently our parachute is activated. Why is our parachute activated? Let's do this. Okay. Now we should be safe. Just turn our craft around. Hey, we are missing one thing here. That's not supposed to happen. We need to turn this way. Let's put that one off. Shall we stage? We switch stage. Okay. Bye-bye, you can burn up and be destroyed. We are just going like a big fireball down to the planet. Our solar panels will burn off. It doesn't look like our batteries will do the same. We could try to rotate a little, maybe that will help cool them down. No, it won't. Okay. Automatic, there we go. And explosions! Ooh, big explosions, and it doesn't do anything. Aha! Uh-oh, oh, we have a... what temperature? Let's keep the data. Apparently we still had a thermometer on this one. Oh well. I hope it doesn't get destroyed. Well, it shouldn't. Turn this one a little up. And it made it. Okay. Good. Very good. And from now on it's just a small coast, and it looks like we will be landing in the mountains. Interesting. Can we try to land on there? Let's activate our parachute at a certain point, so we will. Oh no, no, it actually might do it. Okay. There we go. Parachute open. I'm going to quick save. I hope this parachute will open fine. It should open fine. But I'm not that certain. I'm never that certain. There we go. Yeah, it's open. Okay, now we can just close down into the mountain, and it looks like we will be... Well, actually, she will try to get some extra data for us. While she is here, why not? Okay, she will try to take a surface sample. Let's rotate a little to there. That's the highest point. Uh-oh, it fell over. Oh well. That doesn't really matter. Okay, get a Kerbal report. Thank you. Let's do an EVA report. Do an EVA report. Store the experiments. Climb out. Get down. Get a surface sample. Gather all the data. Climb. Can we climb? Oh wow, that is new. Grab and port. Now we get a little extra tie-ins. Let's recover the crab. Oh, just not enough. We had gathered 19 science from that. It was pretty fun to do that. But a rescue mission is pretty useful. It's done pretty good. We did very good actually. We were almost at the other side of the planet, so our recovery value was just 50%. And we got a Larine Kerman. But do we have Larine Kerman? We do have Larine Kerman. Okay, we have a new engineer at our disposal. And we still need to send this one out. Maybe we'll do a special mission for him in the next episode. I don't know. Next hire will take 119,250. Okay, you know what? We are going to rescue more people. To get our astronauts nice and close, like this one. Yeah, indeed. We will do this one at least in the next episode. No. I'm going to build a station in the next episode. Have 5,000 units of electric charge on the station. That's a lot. That's really a buttload. Have facilities to support 6 Kerbals, and station must have an antenna, docking port, and can generate power. And maintain stability, of course. Put your station into orbit. We will do this one in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please leave a like on it if you did as usual, and I hope to see you on the next episode. Bye bye!